Most contained films are boring. They're flat, they drag, they feel like they shouldn't exist and probably shouldn't. But some contained films work brilliantly. And when they do, it's not luck, it's by design. A contained film isn't just low budget, it's a specific type of film with its own specific rules. If you understand those rules, you can make something that feels tight, tense, and intentional. If you don't, you'll end up with some people talking in a room and nothing happens and it's dull. Let's look at some real world examples that got it right and what they're actually doing. Buried. This is as extreme as it gets. One man in a coffin for the entire film. There's no cutting away, no secondary location, no relief, and it works because it fully commits to the idea. The stakes are immediate. He's buried alive. Every scene increases pressure. The oxygen is running out. Time is running out. The options are disappearing. You get the picture. They don't try and open it up. They don't cheat the concept. They use it. If your concept is strong enough, you don't need to escape it. You need to push harder into it. Locke. This is one man in a car, on the phone, for the entire runtime. That shouldn't work, but it does, because everything important is happening through those calls. His career is collapsing, his personal life is falling apart, and every conversation changes something. The situation evolves constantly, even though visually nothing changes. Action isn't movement. Action is change. If things are shifting, the audience stays engaged. The Man from Earth. This is basically people sitting in a room talking. That's it. But it works because it's built around an idea. A man claims he's been alive for thousands of years, and the entire film is people challenging that claim. Each character pushes from a different angle: science, religion, logic, emotion. And as the conversation develops, the stakes grow. Not physically, intellectually and emotionally. Dialogue only works if it's driven by conflict. If people are just exchanging information, it dies. If challenging each other, it builds. Hurrah! 12 Angry Men, a classic. One jury in a room. 12 men deciding a verdict. What makes this work is structure. At the start, almost everyone agrees. Then one person pushes back, and from there, the balance of power keeps shifting. One by one, opinions change, tensions build, because control keeps moving. Contained films need internal movement. If the environment doesn't change, the dynamics must. Exam. A group of people in a room taking a test. Simple setup. But the rules create tension. They're told there's one question. They just can't find it. From there, paranoia builds. People turn on each other. The situation escalates without the location ever changing. Give your film a system, rules that create pressure, and pressure creates drama. Phone booth. A man is trapped in a phone booth by a sniper, a public space, but total restriction. He can't leave. Every decision has consequences. What works here is control. The threat dictates everything, and the character is forced to react to that threat. Containment isn't about being physically trapped. It's about being unable to act freely. Restriction creates tension. The platform. A vertical prison where food moves floor to floor. Same situation repeated, but each level changes the outcome. Some eat, some starve. And the system itself creates conflict. It's simple but brutal. Repetition works if the outcome changes. Same setup, different result, increasing tension. Reservoir Dogs, another classic. Mostly one warehouse after a heist goes wrong. What's interesting here is what you don't see. The heist isn't shown. The action happens off screen. What you get is aftermath, suspicion, accusations, pressure, and that's where the tension lives. You don't need to show everything. Focus on consequences, not events. All of these films have got things they have in common. They start with a strong, simple concept. They create clear stakes, limit variables, build constant escalation, focus on performance and character. There's no filler. Every scene changes something. Most people copy the surface, one location, small cast, but they ignore the engine, the conflict, structure, the escalation, and that's why their films feel flat. A contained film works when an idea is strong, the tension builds, the characters drive the story. Every scene creates change. If nothing is changing, the film stops working. It doesn't matter how cheap or how simple it is, it just stops. If you'd like to find out how to make your own contained film, click the link around here somewhere.